Hi, this is Sarah. I'm here with a message from your soul. If you're seeing this, no matter when this video was recorded, this is a sign. This is a sign of what you needed to see at this point in your life. I'm going to begin by drawing a soul coaching oracle card. I'm going to shuffle them really quickly with the intention that you will get the message that you need right now. This is what you need to see. And then I'm going to draw a 4 agreements card. But first, let's shuffle these cards with intention and concentration to get the best message for you today. So, let's see what we've got. Oh, wow. The card is power. See it okay up there? Yeah? Okay, and I'm also going to draw one of these to go along with it. These are Don Miguel Ruiz 4 agreements cards, which will help us understand the meaning of the card a little bit better. Which of the 4 agreements do we need to work on to make sure that we do, in fact, tap into our power? So, shuffling these as well right now. Let's see. Let's get a good one. This one. Okay. Oh, we got 2, so we'll do 2. Let's begin here. Power. Okay. When your soul sends you this message, it means it's time to realize, 1, how powerful you are, and 2, it's time to step into that power and stop being afraid of it. Stop being afraid of who you are on all levels. You have the ability to change your situation. You have the ability to live the life that you're dreaming about. The only thing that's stopping you from doing that is you. Whether it is self-sabotage or whether it is just feeling that maybe you don't deserve it or that you're not ready yet for some reason. So power itself is one of those really interesting things, isn't it? Because it gets a bad rep in our culture because power is considered to be evil. But in reality, it is not. It is just like anything else. It's how it's used. And you know, in your heart of hearts, you're not going to misuse your power. You're not going to use it for evil gains. You're not going to use it to hurt anyone. So stop being afraid of stepping into your power. This is the sign that you've been waiting for, that it's okay. It's okay to embrace who you are, stop hiding in the shadows, stop pretending that you're someone else, and actually be who you're supposed to be. It's time to express your strength with grace and take back your power. It's safe to own your gifts. Accept that within you is a place of divine strength and inner ability. Your soul wants you to know that this card appears when you're ready. You're seeing this video because you're ready. Stop making excuses that if you just took one more class or if you did one more thing or if you studied just a little bit longer or had just a little bit more money or a little bit more experience or a little bit more time. The time is now. It's time. Now is the time. If you've given away your authority to someone or something else, now's the time to reclaim it. And also, if you're holding on to a limiting belief from the past about yourself or about power, it's okay. It's time to release it. It's time to let go of those limitations for good now. You can do it. You're at the perfect place, at the perfect point to step forward and embrace who you really are and who you're meant to be. Stepping fully into your power can be frightening, and that's okay because you can do it. You can step forward, you can embrace your power, embrace who you are, and the next 6 months are going to be amazing when you do. Okay, so the other cards that go with it. The first one is, this is a good one. Don't make assumptions and always do your best are the cards. So we'll start with don't make assumptions. Speak openly and honestly. Because when we speak openly and honestly, we stop making assumptions, other people stop making assumptions, and we stop creating this story based on these assumptions that we then believe to be true when in fact it's far-fetched. And I don't know, have you ever done that? Have you ever assumed somebody didn't text you back and it was, because they were in a car wreck or because they don't like you anymore, and in all reality their phone was dead, Yeah. So this is a really good one too when you look at it with the power card, because think about that. Are you assuming that if you step into your power, people will treat you differently, or maybe not love you anymore, or not accept you? See, all these things are assumptions we're making. But when we speak our truth, when we are who we are, coming from our divine self, coming from our sacred self, we speak our truth, and it's okay. We stop making assumptions, people stop making assumptions about us, and everything shifts. Everything comes together in a way that we never thought was possible. So seeing these two cards together is a big revelation, isn't it? The biggest thing holding you back is actually you and the assumptions that you're making about how stepping into your power is going to change your future. Now let's look at the second card that fell out to get a little bit more guidance on what our soul is trying to tell us. It's stay in the present moment, which if you think about this one too, is we get so caught up in fantasizing about, well, if you take that new job, this is going to be what's going to happen, and these are going to be the problems you're going to encounter, and do you really want to do it because of these problems? But in reality, it's still fantasy. You don't really know the problems that are going to happen until you're actually there doing it, correct? All right, you're thinking about stepping out there, maybe changing jobs, maybe asking someone to marry you, maybe going back to school, whatever it may be, this big shift you're making to step into your power. Maybe you're moving house and you've imagined all these problems, and they're kind of what's holding you back. They're at least part of the reason that you're dragging your feet on moving forward. So this card is a good indication that you should stay focused in where you are right now. Step into your power, step one. As you do, don't make assumptions about what people are going to say or how they're going to react to you. And stay in this present moment and stop fantasizing about future problems. And also, this card reminds us not to overthink the future, yes, but also don't romanticize the past or think about the past and what you could have done differently and beat yourself up for it, because the past is gone. It's time to think about now. So you really want to keep your attention on today and stay in this present moment. This is the beginning of a new understanding, a new dream that you're creating. You're building your new life starting today. So stay present, stay mindful, and stay focused. So when you look at these three cards together, wow, it's amazing, isn't it? You're at a great point in your life where things are about to shift. And this could chart a new course, not just for 6 months, but for the next, 10 years, the next decade even, because the decisions that you make are going to open new doors for you, new opportunities. And all of it begins when you step into your power. I hope you found this mini reading helpful. If you would like a full reading, you can contact me at serenityreikiclinic.com, and I would be more than happy to do a reading for you. Reiki blessings. Bye-bye.